तमिलनाडु यार, लव यू यार, इतने
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate.
He's having a shot! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Argentina with the corner. They're first. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Nice looking ball. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Owen. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Mateus wins the duel this time. And this is Owen. Lovely feet. Knocks it into space. And this is Owen. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's the throw. Ah, he's given it away. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Argentina! An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Owen. The ball has bounced loose now. That's a good intervention.
That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Ribéry.
Arsenal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Almost half an hour in now. Costa Curta is there to clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Maldini.
Arsenal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And it's Owen. Now it's Rafa Silva. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
There's the shot!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Owen. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Son Heung-min, not the most accurate pass. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And here's Owen. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Son Heung-min. Big chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Howson has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Owen. Argentina are looking to break at pace. And a chance! Goal! Argentina! And they get themselves in front! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well read, nice interception. And here's Eto'o. Bellingham.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 21, Son Heung-min. Number 22,
And he's managed to get free.
Ribery. Number 6, Nedved. Number 18,
He came in hard,
Owen.
very hard.
Coming on the field, number 24, Keane. Number 7,
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 20, Xavi. Number 14, Osimhen.
Maldini is there and he can get that clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Referee's given a throw. Well, that pass isn't the best. Saliba is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really in.
Can he finish? And that would have won it.
Owen really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Argentina have their third corner. Cross in, looks for... There's the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Petty! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. Xavi. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was quick to react. And they've got rid. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. Arsenal perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Arsenal just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Manchester United.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, we're on the way.
Lahm reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter.
Son Heung-min!
Serginho clears. Messi goes steaming forward. And here's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Triol. And it's De Bruyne. That's Rijkaard. And it's Serginho. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So we're still where we started right now. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Mateus. Conte. Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Saka, and here's Maradona. De Bruyne. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for the run. Son Heung-min gets into a good position. And that is out of play. And it's Conte. Nedved conjured. That's rather hopeful. Rijkaard. Triol. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely spread. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and oh no, this does not look good. He's away. And Batistuta! They want to be quick to recover this. He can get that clear. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
A heavy challenge. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Son Heung-min. No outsmarting him this time. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Azar. Has a shot!
There will be 1 minute added
That should
time.
get the job done. And this is Maradona. Oh, it's Son Heung-min. He could be in here. And it's Son Heung-min. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Mateus. Lam is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now Saliba, Conte, Son Heung-min. Tries to play it through, Son Heung-min. De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Lovely bit of skill. Hazard is onto this. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And it's made its way to him. Conte. And still, we await the first breakthrough. He's a sharp little ball here.
Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal!
So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
And it's Son Heung-min! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Substitution.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Rodri. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Dink through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Maldini. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. And smartly reclaimed. Adams. Rodri.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Arsenal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And here's Saka.
2 added minutes,
2 minutes to be added on. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. So that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let
The
you
end
know
of the
that we'll
game.
be able to catch
Reflections?
today's match
Well, you can
broadcast
never
live on
predict
our
the
club's
results
FM
of
station.
these.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Nedved! Beautiful from Nedved!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Owen. Now it's Ribery. There they go, hunting in packs. Ribery. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's really well cleared. Filippo Inzaghi always looking for that half a chance. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Nedved, he's found a way through, and he's got his cross in. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Mateus, good running, strong and purposeful. And Ribery! Oh, special! That is a special goal! A finish right from the top draw! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the
Ribery! They've got to be quick to recover this. Rijkaard. Wriggles his way through, looking for the run. And he's only too happy to take that back. Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Ribery goes on a run down the left wing. Ribery going face to face with his great rival. And he gets rid in a hurry. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he's well positioned here.
There will be 1 minute added
That's
time.
really well manoeuvred. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Arsenal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's Inzaghi. That's very neat. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, well timed. Oh, that's superb.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them.
And this is Inzaghi. Nedved looking understandably energised after his goal. And he's there to make the challenge. Nedved puts his foot on the gas. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mateus. Marquinhos makes the interception. Rijkaard. For Olise. Rijkaard. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Shot could be on. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Olise. Mateus. Shifted it to the flank. And he's worked it through. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a very deep... Takes a shot! They've scored! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Nedved actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Olise with the clearance.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ribery going full steam ahead down the left. And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into...